So let's understand what is a dimensional modeling. So it is a way of designing your database so that business people can easily access and analyze data. So the dimensional model has got two components that is called facts and dimensions. As you can see, the fact will be in the center of the dimensional model surrounded by different dimensions. So let's understand what the facts and dimensions are in the upcoming slides. So why dimensional modeling? So the first and foremost thing is it makes data easy to query and understand. So the major thing is it is optimized for reporting and analytics. So when you want to uh, do a reporting and analytics on a large volume of data, dimensional modeling definitely helps. So it is used in various companies like Amazon, Walmart, Netflix, and etc. So easiest real life example that you could consider is imagine you're analyzing sales in a grocery store and you need to answer questions like which products are most popular, when do people usually shop, the time, who are our repeat customers. So we can actually develop a dimensional model for this. So we'll see in the upcoming slides. So at the first, I was talking about the facts versus dimension. So now let's understand what is fact and what is a dimension. So first fact. So it is a measurable data. It is a measurable data. Example sales quantity. These are measurable data. It is meant to grow over time. So I will explain this again. So we can easily understand facts or quantifiable data. And now let's understand what is meant by a dimension. So dimensions are descriptive data. For example, here you can see a product name, product ID, branch name, branch address, branch country. So these are called the dimensions. Anything that is descriptive is called as dimension. For example, product name, customer name changes slowly. So for example, name of the branch, it doesn't change. It is not going to change for a long time unless and until there is something internally happening. So these are the things that change slowly or under the dimension, and it has got all the primary keys. As you can see, product ID is a primary key, branch ID is a primary key. As you can see, these primary keys are added to the fact table, which is a foreign key from the dimensions. So this is what this point means. Next is there are different steps to create a dimensional model. Let's see one by one. So first is understand the business process, define the grain, identify dimensions, identify facts. I believe we know these two steps, and build a star schema. So there's something called time dimension and slowly changing dimension. Now these till the step 5, these are the most important things to understand in basics of building a dimensional model. So we'll see till step 5 from the next slide. Step 1, understand the business process. It is really important for you to understand what is your business. For example, customer places order in an online grocery store. What kind of questions do we ask? What do we need to track? Who is the user of this data, whether a customer or a wholesaler, or and what question will they ask us? So it's really important to understand the business before diving deep into the dimension model. The second step is identify the grain. So this is another important thing while designing the fact table. So as you can see, grain means a level of detail in your fact table. So you need to decide like what does one row in your fact table represent. So it is very important because it makes your schema clear, prevents confusion, and it helps to define what dimension and facts you need. Next is identify the dimensions. So this is the most important thing. So dimensions are descriptive things. descriptive things present in your data. As you can see with the grocery store, these are the dimension: products, customer, time, aisle, and department. These are the dimensions from based on this grocery store. And further, we move on to the facts. So identifying the facts, that is the quantifiable data. As you can see, the number of quantities sold, whether a customer has reordered the same product or not, total order count, total price. So these are the facts. So let's just think how we can build a star schema that we discussed before for the grocery example that I've shown now. So you can see that the fact all the quantifiable data comes in the center, and surrounding that there are different dimensions like user, time, department, aisle, and product. So you can see these are the facts and surrounded by our different descriptive things. So this is how we build the star schema, and this is how these are the basic things that are actually needed to construct a dimensional model. Now, in the next video, we will see about the slowly changing dimensions. Thank you.